pounds full of people for Meal of Sides.
Lovely introduction.
That was very personal information revealed there.
I went through it all over again, but he's okay.
Not my dog. Anyway, my name is Jisoo.
And I'm Karen.
I'm Elizabeth.
And we're Meal of Sides, and we're from Austin, and we're gonna do some improv for you when the lights come back up. Honey, you missed the best part. The fat man dressed like a Viking just sang at the top of his lungs. It was beautiful.
Goodness, he hasn't said anything all night.
Well, you happened to just miss that exact moment.
Oh my goodness. I have come to this opera 7 times.
I know, every time. You're like, I'm gonna see him belt that high note this time.
Look, he's up on his toes a little bit. Nope, he's decked out.
Honey, I know we're not supposed to be talking in an opera house, but I feel like this is one of those huge things that just needs to come off my chest.
For you, imagine how I feel. 7 times to the opera in the last month.
You know...
Yes, 7 times. I'm sorry. She's incredulous.
Well, I'm just saying, I'd like to see other operas, you know? I enjoy Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, the musical, as much as the next person. But I already know where she is because I've seen it 7 times.
Arnold, can I speak freely?
Well, we shouldn't be speaking at all. Sorry. But go ahead.
This will only take a second. Will you support me?
Charlene, I thought you were supposed to be taking tickets at the front.
Well, I am taking tickets. It's my smoke break right now. Okay?
Did you clock in? Did you clock out?
Yeah, I clocked in. I went up to that little clock. I said, I'm out.
I'm sorry, Charlene, you know, I've told you before that saying something to a machine doesn't mean you're clocking out.
Jezebel, I seriously think you've been after me this whole time. Okay? I've been taking tickets like any good worker should. I'm just out here taking my mandatory 5-minute cigarette break. They make us smoke cigarettes. I was not a smoker before I joined here. Now I'm up to 6 packs a day.
Charlene, that is because we want the authentic opera feel, and that's like some sort of weird, smoky, musty vibe. Okay? So will you just comply with the rules? Okay, I think you are taking too much time out here.
It's nice out here, you know? When I go in there, all I hear is the musical overtures of successful people. I'm just out here taking their tickets. How do you think that makes me feel?
Probably not too successful. Charlene, did you just start smoking? Should I clock you out now?
Well, it's the book states I gotta smoke for 5 minutes straight. If I stop at all, see, I just stopped. Now I've got to start over again.
Now the thing is, darling, if you want to be an opera singer, you just have to care less.
I'm sorry?
Care less about what they think of you.
I really care about my craft.
So care less, and then you'll do it well.
I'm sorry, that's not how years of training for the opera works.
Are you going to tell me about years of training for the opera?
I mean, no disrespect. I know you've been around this theater.
She's disrespecting me.
Okay, I just said no disrespect.
You can't just say no disrespect right after you say disrespectful things.
Yes, you can.
Regina, please, not this close to opening time, okay? We can't have our Carmen Sandiego feeling all over the place.
You're right. Okay, I'm clearly just one of the chorus. There's a chorus in this opera.
Do you know how operas work?
Yes, I do.
Because there is a chorus, you're right.
If you cared a little less, you wouldn't get so caught up in yourself and forget about choruses.
I get flustered.
Uh-huh.
This really means something to me. I'm passed down through generations of opera singers. Did you know that?
Where did you start? I'm sorry.
That is so rude.
You know, I've been doing opera for a very long time. Just this generation, though.
You know what I meant.
I don't think that you meant that with disrespect, but it sounded like you did.
Even if I preface it with no disrespect, you still take disrespect.
Hey, listen up, gumshoes. Our show is going up in 10 minutes, okay? Get on the ball.
Okay, fine. God.
Care a little less, maybe we'll do well tonight.
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
See? You just gotta be relaxed about it. Can't be all uptight. You're gonna ruin the show for all of us if you're uptight. Just like last night.
Last night was an accident, and I don't want to be held accountable.
Okay. Doesn't want to be held accountable.
Last night was a disaster. But look, tonight is gonna be better. I heard my parents are gonna be there. My parents have never seen me perform, ever.
That's so sweet.
This is gonna be a first for them, and I want to make it a good experience. They've always been ashamed of having a son in the theater. They said, supporting roles. That's all they said about it. They don't know much about theater. They wouldn't know that operas have a chorus. My uncle taught me that.
So it's on you for his parents to finally understand what and why he does.
Yes, Regina,
What he
please.
does.
Well, now I'm carrying a lot. What should I do?
Care less.
Okay, fine.
Like the song in our musical says, care less.
I forget the chorus of that song, though.
Yep.
Oh, sweetie, you're just getting a refreshment, huh?
I am. I don't know if I'm cut out for the opera.
I'm sorry, you just have to watch it.
It seems like they're having such problems up there, and I think I know what the answer is. She's in Sweden.
Then you just fill out your card and you drop it in at the end.
Could you just fill it up to the top here?
Oh, sweetie, are you sure you want to go for another one? I'm sorry, I approached you actually for a reason. One, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
And two, we heard you talking real loud in the audience. Now, we don't like to talk in the audience, so I waited for you to get your refreshment. I knew you'd be here. But I've been getting some complaints.
You've been watching me?
Not too carefully, but I've seen you around.
Okay, well, why don't you just take care of taking care of what you have to take care of, and I'll try to just stay in my seat. You know, it started in the first act. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh gosh, it seems like it's going to be a long one. Do you mind if I sit?
Ask the bartender.
Do you mind if I sit? He said, okay.
Well, here's how it started. No, I'm fine. I'm just my drink's over here.
Are you about to tell me the plot of the whole opera?
No! I have been to this opera 7 times. I don't need to regurgitate it one more time. I didn't see the man who usually doesn't sing. He sang while I was in the restroom, devising a plan to let everyone on stage know.
I'm sorry, you were in the restroom devising a plan?
Right. Exactly. That's where it started. So I come back.
I'm
my
sorry,
husband-
darling. I'm going to interrupt you right here. Is this some sort of terrorist plot that you're explaining to me? Because I have to call the police about that.
No.
I don't want to.
No, I was just trying to help.
No, I don't want to call the police, but I will.
No, but you shouldn't if you don't want to. You and I can figure this out together. They're in a huge fix
I
up
am
on
not
stage.
in this terrorist plot, for those who are listening over here in this, okay?
Do you feel better?
Yeah, I feel, yes, less associated with you.
Okay, so maybe now you can join up with me and we can help all these poor people on the stage.
I will not join up with you.
They don't solve any problems, they just sing about them.
Yes, sweetie, it's an opera. There's a story that unfolds on stage.
I've been here so many times, if you believe it's 7.
And you still struggle with the concept of an opera.
Well, it's like they never learn from their mistakes.
When did they start having popcorn at operas? Oh my God, the fat guy sang again. Hey, you missed it.
That was one note.
It was beautiful though. And it's,
I just heard the echo.
you should have heard the actual words, not the echo. Popcorn?
At the opera?
It's a new thing.
I'm too nervous to eat.
Honey, look, I know you're nervous, okay? But the opera's not all bad, okay?
Nothing here seems good.
I know. The opera has had some terrible, tragic accidents in the past. You know, the Phantom of the Opera, Bruce Wayne's parents. Well, I'm just saying there have been terrible things that have happened here on this stage.
So why do we keep coming back? Nobody ever learns anything here. That fat man sings as soon as I leave the room. I think he might have the answer. That's not the fat man.
That's actually a lady.
Well, I think we can all agree that the first act was terrible. I cared as least as I could.
I don't know what happened there. I just don't know. My parents are out there seeing this for the first time, thinking, my son, how bad is he? Maybe I should make a time machine and kill myself in the past so he's not born. That's what they're thinking right now.
Oh my God!
That's on you tonight.
My parents are very mean.
Oh my God!
I have been at this opera for 35 years and no one has considered time travel.
Not even operatically? Just feels like they would have made an opera about that, probably.
We only do the classics here.
Okay.
Carmen Sandiego.
Jurassic Park.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
That's right. Beethoven, the dog movie.
But nothing's ever been this bad.
I don't know what's happening out there. I'm doing the best I can, and frankly, I'm not the lead of the show. I don't know why this falls on my shoulders. Is it because I can't sing? Sure, that's a thing.
I don't think that's it.
Okay.
There's a lot more to being an opera singer than noise coming out of your mouth.
I just feel like when the plot unravels in the first act, you can more or less tell that she's indeed in Sweden. And then the second act comes out and they've already got it figured out and we're just bumbling around out there like idiots.
You know what, Regina Doris? Regina Doris? If only the audience could see us backstage right now, they would see real drama. Not that snivel that we're showing them out there.
I am dramatically excellent at all times. Maybe you should consider that.
Wait, Jean, are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting? Which is turning this opera into just a regular play in the second half?
That would really throw the audience for a loop.
Now you're caring less.
I don't care at all at this point. Use it. What does that even mean? When I don't care, I don't want to do it.
What do you want to do the most right now?
Go to sleep a little bit.
What other thing do you want to do that might make this better?
Okay, I kind of want to turn this opera into a play.
She can't sing, it couldn't hurt.
Can you act?
I've just been passed down from generations to generation. Passed down from generation to generation.
They couldn't use her, so they just passed her down and said,
Hold on. Hold on. Are you some time-traveling orphan child? What
It's complicated. It's really complicated.
Arnold, I have an idea.
What is it? Susan?
We go back to the first night that we were at this opera,
Uh-huh.
and I just let them know she's in Sweden. We're all gonna be okay.
Susan, that's like ruining things for people, okay? Remember when Harry Potter first came out, the very first book?
Oh, that was the beginning of a long time.
And that guy told you how it ended?
Oh my God, y'all. Hello. I'm so sorry. I actually never do this, but
You're doing fine.
I'm sorry, sweetie. It's not because I don't know how. It's because we try not to make a practice of it here at the opera. But can you please quiet down? We've got tons of complaints.
He's pretty bright in my eyes right there. You know, we're actually just trying to solve a problem, so...
Like Maria?
Hey, why don't you go find a cloud and pin it down?
Good try. His heart's in it for sure, but... Here, no, sit down. These people left for some reason.
No, I actually don't have time. I'm super busy.
We're gonna travel back in time and fix the opera.
We're just here to support our son. She hasn't seen him sing yet. He's the fat one.
Gene, he's really sweet. He's a nice boy.
Oh, you know his name.
You don't?
Well, we took guesses at his name earlier. I was like, it starts with a G. Gus?
Why won't he talk to me?
Oh my God, not only are you terrible patrons, but you're also awful parents.
We're trying to fix it all tonight.
That's right. We're terrible at things that start with P.
Arnold, you could have done better.
Yep.
I know. If you guys are capable of time travel...
Just have a seat. They left.
No, I'm not. I refuse to. I work here. I'm a front of house manager, and I'm not going to sit down like
She is being quite rude.
Okay.
Excuse me, I have a lady over here who is super loud. I'm trying to enjoy the opera.
Okay, that is not fair, y'all.
My son is too scared to come out on stage with you flashing that light.
Sing some!
I'm sorry, can you not yell at the opera singers? I'm going to ask you guys to quiet it down. I'm just fixing the problem.
I wish you were a girl!
What?
We're moving backward with it.
I'm sorry. Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Stop.
Arnold
Father
tries his
issues.
best.
Stop trying to, please do not engage the other patrons. They're trying to watch the opera, okay?
Honey, you
Yes.
seem like you care too much about all this.
I am the front of house manager.
Yeah, you seem really stressed. Have you taken your mandatory cigarette break yet?
Not in a while.
That's it. That's it right there.
Why don't you go have a cigarette? We'll figure out all this up here. I've got a plan.
Okay, I don't do the plan. I'm gonna go soak. Don't, just be quiet. All
Can I go
right?
have a good soak? I think.
I'm sorry.
A bath might help.
Okay. I am actually done with you guys. I don't even care. I don't care.
There you go.
No, I do care. Please shush.
Well, that's not a mystery I want to solve. Of why she's so cranky.
She cares about all the wrong things.
Speaking of the wrong things, you look like an idiot, son.
Hey!